Welcome everyone. We're glad you're here with our graduation of class of 2023. If you could open your booklet to page 4, I'd like to start with a prayer for our graduates. So it's on page 4 under prayer for our graduates. Gracious Lord, loving God, thank you for our graduates, for inspiring them to apply their gifts and talents and to grow as individuals, as emerging professionals, as engaged members of society. Thank you for encouraging them, if you want to read along with the call, thank you for encouraging them to enrich the Lewis University community through their commitment to learning, through their prayers, love, and service. Bless them today with joy, sustain them in the years to come with hope in you, encourage them with your grace to continue learning and growing, to always seek the truth, to become wiser and more compassionate, to foster community in all places, to serve those in need, and to work for peace and justice. And finally, Lord, let them be assured that you are always with them. St. John Baptist, lead us now. Live Jesus in our hearts. I first want to talk about the genesis of this program. Last year we had our track team was competing, and our graduation fell in such a way that those graduates would be missing the festivities of graduation. So we came up with an alternate graduation. So it was very well received. We had good attendance, and we knew that we were going to be in a similar situation, at least for our track team on this year. And we also saw when the baseball schedule was announced, we'd be having to include baseball players. What we didn't know about was our softball team. In order for our softball team to miss their graduation, they had to be participants in the GLBC. So our seniors wanted to go out in style, so they not only wanted to participate in the GLBC in this graduation, but they wanted to win it. So congratulations to the GLBC. Again, as the schedule broke, we saw that our men's lacrosse team, their playoffs and tournament would be conflicting with graduation as well. So we looked at the schedule and said, okay, if they lose on Friday, it should be okay to make it to graduation. So after Friday's victory in lacrosse against Indianapolis, Coach Bruzzi texted me and said, what time's graduation on Monday? So congratulations to the lacrosse team with a championship. A brief overview of what's going to take place today. We're going to have our President, Dr. David Livingston, come up and address the graduates. We will have our graduates confer degrees by Dr. Livingston, team by team. At that time, Dr. Livingston will be in front here. We have a lot less rules than a regular graduation, so if family members want to come up and take a picture of the President giving your son or daughter their diploma, feel free to do so. We're in a small, intimate audience, so be respectful of everybody. I would ask the graduates to refrain from shouting or jumping for joy when themselves or their teammate is announced. And the same thing with families, just to be respectful of everyone who's worked so hard for this time. This time I'd also like to introduce our provost, Dr. Christopher Sint is here today joining us. Our provost, Dr. Sint, could you please stand? At this time, I'd like to welcome the President of Lewis University, Dr. David Livingston.
Thank you, Dr. Planek. It is so good to be here this morning with all of you. I will say this is my 5th graduation this weekend. So we have 4, 1 on Friday night, 3 on Saturday. I got yesterday off, and now I'm here with all of you. And it is wonderful to be with all of you. I want to say a special thank you to all the family, friends, everybody who's here, aunts, uncles, cousins, etc. We know that without their support, our graduates wouldn't be here where they are. Also, again, a special thank you to the coaches and the trainers and the athletic administrators because this is this dual reality that all of you as graduates live. Being an athlete and being a student and balancing those out. And as I think everybody in this room knows, but for those of you that may not know, our student athletes as a whole have a better GPA than our total undergraduate population as a whole. So it's an impressive group of people that works incredibly hard on balancing out the excellence that they have in their sport and the excellence that they do in the classroom and really in service in all sorts of other areas of life. When I talked to your classmates this weekend, I told them a story about, there's a scholar, his name is Joseph Campbell, and he wrote a book called Hero with 10,000 Faces, and I mentioned this weekend that we had 1,289 graduates walk across the stage, so it was a hero with 1,289 faces. And you are heroes, and his theory is about people leaving their normal life, being called to this call of adventure, and then while they're there, they get this kind of special power. And you know, most superhero stories that you're familiar with are, you know, they're kind of based on Campbell's theory or they're based on other mythologies, but this basic idea that when they come back, you know, Spider-Man, Luke or Leia Skywalker, Prince Elsa, you get, you know, they come back and they have these superpowers because they went and had to face this dragon or this huge challenge, and they come back. You as graduates, not only did you face so many challenges on the turf, on the track, you know, on the field, but you also faced a global pandemic. And you succeeded in the midst of all of that. And some of you, you know, you started, you got here in the fall, you moved into the residence hall, you left your family, and 6 months into your college career, you were sent home and you had to do your classes online. That is not ideal for anybody, and yet you succeeded. What I will say to all of you is that I spend a decent amount of time with CEOs and leaders of companies, C-level executives, because half my job is going out and raising money. Don't forget that 20 years from now when me or somebody else stops at your office because you're incredibly successful and asks you to give back. That's your time to give back, because that's what I do now. Both the chair and vice chair of the Lewis board are both former basketball players at Lewis from the 70s. You know, they have been incredibly successful. But what I hear from C-level executives across the country is that they love hiring student athletes. And the reason they love hiring student athletes is because of the discipline, the striving for excellence, the being able to work on a team, and the ability to juggle multiple different, really difficult things all at the same time. And I just want to say, you know, congratulations to each and every one of you. You have all those skills. And when you go out into the world, that's your kind of superpower, right? You're a hero because you have this superpower of being able to do all those things. Work in a team, juggle amazingly difficult tasks, lead other people, and excel. Have that drive inside of you to excel. And of course, one of the great things is, and this is so hard for everybody, but there's only one national championship team in every sport. So everybody has that bitter loss. And what you do the next day is you get up and you go back to practice. That's what you do. And that is such a gift for the rest of your life, right? And it's going to help you to help others who face those things and maybe weren't on a team. You can say, you know, what you do is you get up and you go back to practice tomorrow. You go back to work tomorrow. You go back to life tomorrow. Because life will hand you some really significant disappointments. And life will also be filled with great joy. So congratulations to each and every one of you. We're so proud of you. Come back often. Thanks.
At this time, I'd like to have the coaches that have joined us today. Could you stand up? The coaches of the teams that are represented here. Could you please stand up? We're gonna applaud, or we're gonna have applause for all the graduates, but those young men and women are the reason that your sons and daughters are here. They're also the reason that your sons and daughter have been able to compete at such a high level. So I want to personally thank them for all the time, energy, efforts, and then also their help in participating in today's ceremony, making sure that we have a great event for those students that are graduating. At this time, we're going to have the graduates come up. We're going to go by team and alphabetical order. So if I could have the baseball team line up on that left side, your right, my left. In alphabetical order, we'll confer the degrees. Ed Schaefer, Associate Athletic Director, who's going to come in and read the names. Ed?
Once again, if any family members want to come up and take a picture with their graduate, you are welcome to do so. And now for our baseball graduates, Angelo Cantello. Dalton Crowder. Julian Everett. Jake Heisman. Nick Heisman. Jake Caraba. Patrick Keady. Cherokee LeBeau. Matt Piento. At this time, would the men's lacrosse team please line up? Nolan Delete. Sam Kern. Luke Majewski. Elijah Parker. Cole Roth. Soren Thrall. And can the softball team please line up? Carrie Anderson. Megan Bontrager. Maggie Joutras. Sarah Serena. And with the women's track and field team, please line up. Alicia Cardillo. Tiana Dockery. Jocelyn Garcia. Victoria Hag. Jenna Martin. Alexandra Martinez. Rose Marie Agbuli. Selena Tucker. Sophia Wilkes. And the men's track and field team. Jonathan Getch. Patrick Hennessy. Zach Hoover.
So for those of you in the audience, we have two master's degree students. They, in addition to getting their diploma, they receive a hood. It's a very traditional way in higher ed that we hood master's level. So these both students are getting master's degree.
Michael Jarvis. Jacoby Jones. Reese Concanda. Justin Rivers. Connor Wagner. Congratulations to all of our 2023 graduates, and best of luck to our teams that are still competing.
There is a benefit to graduating on Monday morning at 10 o'clock, is that you don't have to sit through a couple hours of a graduation ceremony. So I think there is a benefit to that, so we're glad that you were here. Feel free to take pictures. I believe they moved the backdrop from graduation over here, so if you like your son or daughter or family pictures there, I just ask everybody be courteous to one another. And congratulations to all our graduates. As Ed just said, good luck to those teams that are still competing. Our women's softball team was just announced at 9 o'clock. They'll be the 4th seed playing at Indianapolis on Thursday. So good luck to them. Good luck to baseball as they start in their GLVC tournament this weekend. And good luck to those track individuals that are still looking to qualify or qualified for the NCAA championships. Good luck to everybody. Go Flyers.